Christmas to one and all. We're so glad that you're with us today. It's Christmas. I'm sure that your house must be just a buzzing now with the children and the paper and the gifts. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Merry Christmas from our home to you. And I hope it's a blessed day for you and your family. A day when you just reach out and put your arms around each child and in-laws and cousins and aunts and uncles and grandparents, everybody that drops by. Just let the love flow today, because this is the day that we celebrate the birth of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. His name is Jesus. And we just want you to see our beautiful Christmas tree. I can't tell you, this is such a homey tree, and it's from Crafter Showcase. We just appreciate those folks so much. All the decorations are from them, and we just thank them so much for loaning them to us so that we could bring you a really festive feeling when you saw at home today. Well, hang in there, because today we're doing our Christmas buffet, and you're going to see some unusual things, some different things, and I hope some delicious things. We'll be right back to get it all started in just a moment, so stay tuned. Stay with us now. The staff and crew of At Home wishes to thank our sponsors for their continued support of our program throughout 1995. Jordan Banana Company, Foodland, Decor Distinctive Appliances, Nordstrom's. Happy holidays, sponsors. Thank you. Well, just as a reminder, you know, we started a tradition a few years ago. Here's our Happy Birthday Jesus birthday cake. Don't forget, if you did it for your children, remember, you have to have one today. It's his birthday, right? And what would a birthday be without a birthday cake? So we've got one made for the Lord, and it's great. It's a teaching tool for your children, and I hope that you'll do it. Well, the first thing we're going to be putting together today is our holiday English truffle. Now, what I have in this pan, in this bowl, is 3 cups of cold milk and 2 of the 4 serving size instant chocolate pudding. And you have to let it sit for 5 minutes. That's why we went ahead and did it before you got here, because now what we're going to do is add a container, an 8-ounce container of Cool Whip. We're going to fold that into the chocolate pudding. Right? Isn't it great? What a wonderful day. I hope that your house is just full of levity and fun and frolic, and the kids are having a good time with the things that they've received as gifts. And I hope nobody got left out. I hope somebody got something for everybody. And I hope that it's just a time when you'll spend reflecting on the goodness that's in your life, what God's done for you, and how that you know, there are other people in the country and in the world that are less fortunate than we. But God has been good to us. And I hope that someone's at your house today that maybe doesn't have family, doesn't have a lot of people around them. Maybe an aunt or an uncle that maybe would be lonely if you hadn't invited them. I hope that you've thought about that today, because that's what makes Christmas very, very special. All right, we've just folded in the Cool Whip. Now what we're going to do is take a trifle bowl. Now you can do it in a big clear glass bowl. And this is a loaf cake. It's a marble loaf cake. And we've just cut it into squares, and we're going to put about half of the amount that we have here in the bottom of our trifle dish. Whoops, sorry about that. And then on top of that, we're going to put, now these are Heath bars. Remember the English toffee Heath bars? Remember when you were a kid how good they tasted? Well, we're going to take these and you have to crumble them up. It's really important that you crumble them up or put them in the food processor just to chunk them up. Take a hammer in a plastic bag, crack them up a little bit. Get those ready, because you're going to take 1/4 of a cup of chocolate syrup, and you're going to drizzle that over the top of those cubes of the loaf cake. This, and you can bake your own, or you can make someone go to the store and get you one real quick, because that's probably the easiest way. All right, then we're going to add some of our candy bars, about half of them. All right, just like that. Now we're going to take our pudding. And if you've got a chocolatey family and they love chocolate, this is the one that they're going to want. And you put half, you do half of your total pudding mixture. Let's see. There we go. It's coming along. This has to refrigerate for about an hour for it to really gel and to set and to taste really, really good, because you want it to get cold. You say, well, Arlene, you know, this is Christmas and I didn't get your recipes, or I'm not making it today. Well, that's all right. You'll be entertaining throughout the holidays. Just go ahead and make it later. It's okay. No problem. No problem at all. All right? I think that's about it. Now, what we're going to do is take again the rest of our marble loaf cake, sprinkled around just like that. Again, we do the chocolate syrup over the bread, or the cake cubes, not the bread. It looks like bread cubes to me for some reason, like that pumpernickel and white bread. And we just add some more of our Heath bars crunched up. Isn't it nice to spend the day with your family? You know, what you don't have done isn't going to get done, and now you can just kick back, relax, enjoy the holiday. I'm always glad when I get to this point, because until you do, it gets to be a real rat race. And I know that every year I think it's not going to be that way, but somehow something happens to keep me from keeping my promise, because I just put such demands on myself to get everything done. So by now, if it's not done, it's not going to get done, and just going to kick back and enjoy the day. So we're finishing up with putting the topping, this is the last layer of the pudding, and we'll smooth it all out, just like that. Now, what you could do, if you wanted to, you could put some more Cool Whip, the plain white Cool Whip on there if you wanted to. But what I'm going to do is just put another layer of the English toffee bars, the Heath bars, right on the top, just like that. Isn't this impressive? And you know, it wasn't hard, was it? Not at all. Made it in just a few minutes. We'll just use it all right there. And you're going to put this in the refrigerator, which I'm going to do, and this needs to chill for about an hour to make it really taste good. Okay. Well, that's one down. Now the next we're going to be making, we've got to get on with our vegetables. We're having a buffet. It's called a turkey dressing ring, and it's a wonderful turkey and dressing all in a ring you make in a bun pan. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a moment. But first we want to do our vegetables. And the first one is green beans au gratin. And in this bowl, I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Almost melted butter here. There we go. 2 tablespoons. And 2 tablespoons, I'm sorry, it was 4 tablespoons of butter. 2 tablespoons of flour. 1 cup, was 2? Okay. 1 cup of sour cream. It's supposed to be 4. Okay. And some minced onion. This is a teaspoon of minced onion, and minced dried onion that was. 1 teaspoon of sugar. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. This is 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. And this is some ground red pepper, about 1/8 teaspoon. We're going to mix this together, just like this. This is the au gratin part of the green beans. Just mix it up. Okay. And we're going to put 3 cans of French style. That's the French cut. That's the long, skinny bean, okay? 3 of those drained into this mixture. Mix it up and have a casserole. It calls for a 7 by 11 inch casserole. It's nice to have that greased and sitting, and grease that with butter or Pam or whatever you want to spray on that. Just nice to have that ready before you get started. And I would probably mix that a little bit more, but for time, we're going to go ahead and put it into our baking dish. Now we need to preheat the oven at 350 degrees. Really important to do that, because you don't want to have the oven waiting, the food waiting on the oven to get ready. So we'll get rid of that. Spread them out, just like that. So easy, nothing to it. All right, now what we're going to mix together is, get something else here to mix this together. This is Parmesan cheese that we're going to sprinkle across the top, just like that. And this calls for a cup. This is the au gratin. Yeah, au gratin means cheesy. I guess that's what it means, but that's every time I see au gratin, I think that's what it means. There's cheese in it. And we're going to take some butter crackers. We've used Ritz. And you make them into crumbs, and you add some sesame seeds. And you add, this is 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Okay. And if this is liquid, it would be better. The gel's in the studio here, but that's okay. The butter flavor will still be in the crackers because we've already, they're butter flavor to begin with. Just turn that around there. And we're gonna just sprinkle this all across the top. This will go into a 350-degree oven. This will bake from 35 to 40 minutes. And green beans, probably never had this kind of treatment before. Probably never taste as good as this does, because this is just something, wow, you know, it's just easy to put on a buffet, easy to make for your friends, your family anytime, but particularly at Christmas time, when you don't want to have to dilly-dally around the oven, around the stove fixing, and you know, you want to put it in there, forget about it, 35, 40 minutes, it's ready. While we put this in the oven, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back with our turkey dressing ring. Stay tuned.
Do you love watching At Home with Arlene Williams? Then be sure to check out our new YouTube channel. It's filled with classic episodes from over 20 years of At Home, and more videos are added each day. And don't forget to click the subscribe button so you'll never miss another episode of At Home.
One of the dishes that I'm going to show you here, I'm not going to demonstrate, but all the recipes are in our Christmas booklet for At Home. This is called, oh, don't these look wonderful? These are casserole chicken wings. And these bake for 2 hours at 325, and you make the most wonderful barbecue sauce with a can of tomato soup. These are incredible. You're going to want to be sure to get the recipe for them. Well, we're going to make some fruited sweet potatoes now. And so I can get these in the oven, get them baking. You want 2 cans, 17-ounce cans of the yams. Drain them real well, butter your casserole, and then just lay them in there. Important to do that. Okay, here's something bubbling back there, and I don't want any trouble there later. Okay, so now we have them all in a single layer. Just put them as much as you can in a single layer in your casserole dish. That's good. Now what we do next is we put some apple. This is apple pie filling or topping that you buy in a can. And we're going to spoon the apples over top of the yams. Doesn't that look good? Different and unusual. You could even put some raisins in this if you wanted to. This is just something, we're treating the yams just a little different. Mom always made the candied sweet potatoes, and I'll tell you what, if she was here, I wouldn't complain one bit. I just have her keep making them because they taste great. But sometimes we just want a little something different, and I like the idea of the fruit like this. All right, next we're gonna put some chunks of pineapple. Now, this is about a cup of pineapple chunks. This is what I like, fruited sweet potatoes. That's why I like the name of them, because I like all of these good fruits that are going in there. And I think that the taste is gonna be great. You can put as much as you want, as few as you want. We like a lot of pineapple. So we're gonna add just a few more. Make sure everybody gets a taste of the pineapple chunks. And then what we do, we have some marmalade that I have had in the saucepan cooking to thin down. And we're gonna add some brown sugar, just a tablespoon of firmly packed brown sugar, whoops, and a little bit of cinnamon. I'm gonna add that to it, mix it around, okay? Now we'll spoon this mixture over our all the fruit that we've got in our casserole. I'll tell you what, this is gonna be incredible. Doesn't it smell good? This is so wonderful that we, you know, I feel like our family, our work family, my crew that works on At Home all the time is here, and it's just so nice that they could be a part of Christmas with us today, because they do feel like they're family. I mean, they become a part of you. You work with them every day or see them every day, and then when we're in the studios, they're here with us, and we appreciate the guys that make all of this possible because of the talents that they have that God's given them. Helps them to be a part of our family. We appreciate them very much. All right, this is going into a 350-degree oven, and this baby is going to bake for about 30 minutes, okay? Doesn't it look good? Looks good enough to eat, doesn't it, as Mom used to say? All right, so the beans are going. All we have to do now is, I have to show you the bread. This is my Christmas tree bread. Isn't it cute? All you do is take those little frozen the Texas rolls and line them up across just like that. Let them raise according to the package directions. Bring them out when they're ready to go into the oven, when they've kind of grown together, I'll say, or raised together. Then you bake them according to the package, about 12-15 minutes. Bring them out, and some melted butter with dill. You just put that on top. And we're going to sprinkle some chopped red peppers just to decorate with. See, this is a Christmas tree, you know. And some diced green peppers. And there you have Christmas. Simple and easy, but oh so nice. All right, now we're going to show you this turkey ring I've been telling you about, because this is really unique and unusual. And this calls for a pound of ground turkey sausage, which you get in the dairy case. It comes like sausage, okay? We need a 1-pound pack of that. You need 2 8-ounce packages of stuffing mix, 2 packages of herbs seasoned stuffing mix. We've got some pepper here. Here's our chopped pepper, half a cup. Half a cup of chopped frozen onion. Frozen onion, all right? Then we have a can of Mexican corn that we've drained it real well. Just add all of this together. This is my kind of recipe that you can just add it all together. And we have some pecans, about a half a cup of chopped or not so chopped, but either way, they'll be okay. Pecans. And I'm kidding Susie because she said, "Is that okay?" I said, "Sure." And then we have a can of cream of celery soup. Don't water it down or milk it down, just right out of the can. Okay. Now, what I'm going to explain to you, in case we run out of time, what you really do here. We also have 2 eggs that go in here. 1. You say, "Don't you mix all that stuff up?" Yeah, you do, but not just yet. You really got to get in here and start mixing. That's the key, okay? You mix it all together. Remember, this is going to take a little bit of time. After you have this totally mixed up, and I mean everything mixed together very well, it's just going to look like this is nothing but stuffing with a little bit of corn in it. Trust me, you have to mix very well because you want to get the eggs in there because it has to hold it all together, and you mix it very, very well. When you're done with that, then you take about, I would say about 2 cups, more or less, of this filling, and you really, really grease your bundt pan. And you fill with this filling, the dressing, filled up to about 1 inch from the bottom. Put about 1 inch layer of this in it. Then you take deli turkey, just like this. It's called the deli-style turkey breast. And you lay just layers right around on top of this dressing in this pan. And use the whole pound, 1 pound in there, all right? If you have leftover turkey from Thanksgiving, the white meat, put pieces of that turkey in there. Then you're going to put the rest of this dressing on top of this pan, and it will come clear to the top. You're going to bake this in a preheated oven for about 60 to 65 minutes. And you'll be amazed, it smells so wonderful. When you bring it out, and you immediately put it on your serving plate, and you take a can of the whole berry cranberry sauce, and you can see it here. You put it on top, and the heat of it just makes it melt. Almost looks like a Christmas wreath. When you serve this, you slice slices down. You have your corn in there. You have the turkey. You have stuffing. It's so easy, great for a buffet. You can warm it up. It warms up in a microwave very, very easily. It's just very, very tasty, and I think it's something that you and your family are going to enjoy. We're going to be back with the wrap-up to our special, special Christmas program in just a moment. Stay with us now. Don't you dare go away.
Just go to ctvn.org/athome to get all the recipes from today's show for free. That's right, No subscriptions, they're available online at no cost, and more are being added each day. So join us at ctvn.org/athome to get today's recipes now.
Well, here we are at our Christmas buffet table, and I hope that we've given you some ideas today. Stick with me now. I'm going to try to take you on a little tour. Remember when we did the cookies the last couple of weeks? Well, of course, you want to get some of those out and put them out and display them. There's our Christmas Happy Birthday Jesus cake and our little chocolate kissed cookies. We've mixed an apricot nectar with some Sprite, lemon lime. That's a neat drink, something different. Put a little piece of lime there. This is the apricot, this cake, apricot nut fruit cake that has apricot nectar all over the top with marmalade. This is the moist cake, and you just keep, basting it. Here's some more of the cookies that we've done. There's a shortbread. Here's our holiday English trifle. Doesn't that look beautiful? We just added a few cherries to the top. And here is this is our, it's cranberry molded salad ring. And we didn't get to show you that, but the recipe is included. We'll be sure to send it to you. Here's our Christmas tree rolls. I hope you can see this. Isn't that neat? Doesn't they look just like a Christmas tree with the red and green? I love it. The kids will love to do that too. Next to it, we have our casserole chicken wings. Don't they look good enough to eat? They sure do. Down here, these are the au gratin French green beans. And next to it, we have the fruited sweet potatoes. Oh, that smells so good with that cinnamon flavor. Delicious. And the center of attention looks just like a Christmas wreath. This is our turkey and dressing ring. And you put the cranberry on top, and you just slice it down. You have the turkey there, you have the dressing and the cranberry all at once. I hope that we've given you good ideas. I hope that this is a really special day. Hope all your friends are there. And I hope that you'll just take a moment to stop and remember what it is and who it is that we're celebrating this wonderful birthday for. It's Jesus Christ, the Savior of the world. That's what this celebration's all about. It's not getting a special sweater or a fancy diamond or whatever. The greatest gift of all, God gave to the world when He gave Jesus. And I hope that today, if you're spending the day alone, I know you think, well, Arlene, you don't understand because you're the people all around you in this. I do understand that, because you can be in a room with a lot of people and still be lonely. The only one that will help you with your loneliness is a relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ. And what a better time than right now at Christmas to invite Him to come into your heart and to be the Lord of your life. You can have a very special day this holiday, even if you are alone, spending the day with the Lord. The Bible says that He's a friend that sticks closer than your brother. So if that's the kind of friend Jesus wants to be with you, then why not invite Him to do so? Why not do it on this wonderful day? Come on, family. Come on, friends. We're inviting everyone to come around our table. And this is what it's all about, just gathering our loved ones with you. Thank you so much, everyone. We appreciate all of them and all the hard work. We hope you're having a wonderful day. And we want to say a very big Merry Christmas to you and to your family. So be sure to join us the next time, because it just wouldn't be the same without you here at home. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you'll never miss another episode of At Home. Thank you for watching.
Fresh produce provided by Jordan Banana, wholesalers of fresh fruit and vegetables in Dravosburg, Pennsylvania. Appliances provided by Decor Distinctive Appliances, a reflection of your good taste. Groceries provided by Foodland, where the answer is always yes. Cornerstone Television wishes to thank all our faithful viewers whose consistent prayers and financial support have made this program possible.